Kia ora. Welcome to this guide on downloading and using the New Zealand COVID Tracer app. In this video, we will demonstrate how to get the app on your phone. We will show you how to enter your contact information in case contact tracers need to speak with you, and how to record a visit to a public place or event with a QR code. Remember that you can watch and re-watch this video at your own pace. You'll see these icons on the bottom of this video to control it. If you need to, click these icons to pause and play the video as you need, or scroll through the video by dragging the red circle across the bar if you'd like to re-watch parts of this guide. The New Zealand COVID Tracer app is made and managed by New Zealand's Ministry of Health. It acts as an electronic diary that can be shared with contact tracers if they need to identify locations of interest. The app contains stringent data privacy controls that ensures your information is only shared with the Ministry of Health if they need it. Keeping a record of your visits to public places and events is now mandatory. The app is an easy way to keep track of where you've been and share the relevant information with health authorities. Let's get started. First, it's important to know what type of smartphone you have. It will either be an Android device or an Apple device. The easiest way to find out which one you have is to take a look at the back of your phone. If you can see an Apple, you have an Apple iPhone. If there's no Apple, you will have an Android smartphone. To download the app, your phone needs access to the internet. Connection to the internet is wireless and can be accessed in one of two ways. Your phone can connect to Wi-Fi at home or at your local library, or it can use data from your mobile phone plan or top-up voucher. Using Wi-Fi is the easiest and cheapest way of downloading apps, and this is the means to which we will access the internet in this guide. To check you have an internet connection, open the Settings app on your phone. The icon for the Settings app may be one of the four displayed here. If you have an Android phone, click on Wireless and Networks. If you have an Apple iPhone, click on Wi-Fi. You can see that in these two examples here, the phone is connected to Wi-Fi. On the Android phone on the left, it says connected. On the Apple phone on the right, there is a blue tick. You can also confirm that you're connected to the internet by checking the top right-hand corner of your phone, where you may see a Wi-Fi symbol displayed. Now that we know we're connected to the internet, open the internet browser on your phone. The two most common internet browsers are Safari and Chrome. Your browser may also be called Internet or simply Browser. Into the search bar, we are going to enter the following web address: tracing.covid19.govt.nz. Let's take a look at these instructions in practice. Here I have an Apple iPhone, and I open my browser, which is Safari. In the search bar, I enter the address we saw previously, tracing.covid19.govt.nz. Then click Go. When the page loads, we will see the official website for the New Zealand COVID Tracer app. Scroll down until you see the two large black buttons. Let's try this for an Android smartphone. I open the internet browser and I type in the web address tracing.covid19.govt.nz. This time I click the tick button to search. Once loaded, we scroll down to the two large black buttons. If you have an Apple iPhone, you need to click on the App Store button, which is on the left-hand side. If you have an Android smartphone, you need to click on the Google Play button, which is on the right-hand side. With an Apple iPhone, I click on the App Store button on the left. This takes me to the App Store where I click Get. This will begin downloading the app. On an Android smartphone, I click on the Google Play button, then click Install. At this point, you may be asked to enter a password, and this will be the password that you set when you first got your phone. When the app has finished downloading, an Open button will appear. This is the same for both Apple iPhones and Android smartphones. Click on the Open button and you will be automatically directed to the New Zealand COVID Tracer app. Now we are in the app. Follow the prompts at the bottom of the screen to get started. Read the privacy statement, and when you are happy, click Continue. Next, the app will ask you to enable Bluetooth tracing. Bluetooth tracing is an additional but optional feature of the app that keeps an anonymous log of individuals who you come in contact with, if their Bluetooth tracing is enabled. This means your phone will notify you if one of these individuals tests positive for COVID-19, even if you do not scan a QR code. You can turn this feature off or on at any time. To enable, click the black button that says Enable Bluetooth Tracing. If you would prefer to not enable Bluetooth tracing, click on the Skip button on the top right-hand corner of your screen. Next, enable notifications. This allows your phone to notify you if you have been in close contact with someone who has tested positive for COVID-19, or if you have been at a location of interest at the relevant time. Finally, enter your contact details. Enter as much information as you can. This makes it easy for contact tracers to get a hold of you if needed. The New Zealand COVID Tracer app has now been downloaded. Next, we will demonstrate how to use the app. When you are out and about, you will see these posters. Displaying these posters is now mandatory for businesses and councils, so you can easily keep a record of your visit. These posters will usually be displayed at the entry of buildings and on signs designating public places like parks and beaches. The black and white dots form a unique pattern called a QR code. Every QR code is unique to the location at which it is shown. Let's record a visit. I open the NZ COVID Tracer app on my phone and the camera automatically starts. If you open the app and the camera does not appear, ensure you are on the Record Visit tab of the app, as displayed in the red box here. Now, simply point your camera at a QR code with the black and white dots within the frame on the screen. The app is very sensitive to QR codes and detects them quickly. It is best to stand about half a metre back from the QR code. Holding the camera too close might make it difficult for the app to scan the code. When the app has successfully recognised the QR code, you will see this green screen, which confirms the location, date and time at which you scanned it. Here, you can add further details about the scan if you like, by tapping on the big white box. The app suggests you might like to add details about who you were with, who you visited, or what you were doing. Once complete, click OK in the large black box at the bottom of your screen. You can now exit from the app. Exit from the app by swiping up from the very bottom of the screen. The New Zealand COVID Tracer app will notify you if your visit to a public space was shared by a COVID-19 positive individual. In this instance, you'll be contacted by Healthline, who will support you in any actions you must subsequently take. Your record will only be shared with contact tracers if you agree, and this data will be treated as part of your medical information. If you'd like to know more about using the app, the Ministry of Health have great online resources. For assistance connecting to the internet, your local library can support you in alert levels 1 and 2. For advice on online safety, privacy and scams, contact NetSafe on 0508 638 723 for anonymous and non-judgmental support. Alternatively, Age Concern Auckland hosts a range of presentations and workshops throughout the Auckland region. Our Tech for Seniors workshops offers one-on-one support with any app or device, including the New Zealand COVID Tracer app. To find a presentation or workshop in your area, or to find out more about our organisation, visit our website at ageconcernauckland.org.nz or phone on 09 820 0184.